We've got a new segment on the Rich Eisen Show just in time for the season. We've kind of had we piloted something like this over the last several years.
It's a great episode.
Now it's time. Now it's time to unwrap it. A new segment called. Let me get this verbiage right. A new segment called Today's Bill Belichick Press Conference Moment. Roll it.
Today's Bill Belichick Press Conference Moment.
Well, we prefer to win.
In your opinion, what is the headline going into the season?
I don't know. We're just taking it one day at a time.
I think this show's going to run forever.
Do we know who? I mean, it wasn't one of the regulars, right? It wasn't Mike or Tom or Ben Volen.
I don't know.
Like, it wasn't one of the guys who knows.
What do you
Billy, right?
think the headline is?
What? Come on.
You're asking Bill Belichick.
Come on.
Can you do my job for me?
Oh, my
Bill,
gosh.
I mean, what?
Can you come up with a headline? Can you pick out one thing about the Patriots that you think is most important, even though your entire career, it's been obvious that it's never one thing. It's the collective. It's never one player. It's the team. It's the do your job. He could have responded, hey, do your job. You come up with the headlines. We'll play the games. You do your job.
Shouldn't he be
I'm not doing your job for you.
Your job. Your job's to make the headlines.
Mike, do your job.
There you go. That's one of our favorite drops. And then we told him that was going to be a drop, and then it led to one of the greatest drops in the history of this show.
I don't even know what an audio drop is.
There you go.
He's got his own.
There you go.
What's the headline for this season?
I mean,
I don't know.
I know what the headline is for the season.
Well,
Mac Jones, you too. Come on, man.
Mac.
He spoke today. He looks like a much more veteran presence. He looks in better shape.
he's not a minivan anymore, more importantly.
Dude, what is he?
Mac and chowder.
I think, you know what I think he is? I think he's like it's like a hatchback. He's kind of like not the full size SUV, but he's kind of like the
Mid-size?
like a mid-size
I like the
SUV
mid-size.
with a
Yeah.
hatchback.
Four of the first six of the Patriots on the road.
Not a great start. The schedule's really
Five
hard.
of the first seven on the road.
Yeah, the schedule's tough.
Is it? Let's take a look.
So, let's take a look. I think it's pretty tough.
At Miami, never easy
It's
for
tough.
you.
That's a tough start.
Always tough.
That's a tough
I
start.
agree. At Pittsburgh, at Acrisure. Are you the first game in the history of Acrisure Stadium? Yes, you are. Pittsburgh starts on the road. Hey, we're opening Acrisure with a not-so-sure win for Pittsburgh, right?
Well, you think it's going to be Kenny Pickett, but it's definitely going to be Mitch Trubisky.
And then New England's after that, their home opener against Baltimore.
Tough game.
At Green Bay.
Tough
home
game.
for
That's
Detroit
gonna be
at Cleveland. You'll be taking on Jacoby Brissett. Talk about little homecoming.
Maybe.
And then home for Chicago on a Monday night. Dude, there's going to be all sorts of evil dialed up for Justin Fields there. And then at the Jets, home for Indianapolis in a bye, after which the Jets are at home at Minnesota. That's a nice little indoor game for you in Week 12 for Thanksgiving night.
End of the schedule's tough. I mean,
Well, you got Buffalo. You got your Buffalo twice. Your visit to Arizona and Vegas back-to-back. I bet you'll stay out here in the Pacific time zone. That's what they'll do. Cincinnati, Miami, and then at Buffalo.
10, 11 wins.
Dude, you can make the playoffs again this year.
Yep. I think so. I would be shocked.
Think so, too.
I would be surprised if the Pats didn't make it, to be honest.
Well, that would be the headline of the season if they didn't make it.
Well,
We're looking for the headline of the season. And it just left Belichick to just drop. You know what? He just dropped a cliche. We'll just take it one game at a time. That's all I'm going to give you. You want it? What do you want? You want a headline? You want your story? You want your quote? You want your soundbite? Here's what I'll give you: nothing, and then the most cliched one game at a time answer.
It's the second day of training camp,
like,
and the guy wants the whole season.
Exactly.
What's the headline coming in? What's your headline, Bill?
Wow.
Here's the headline. I'm not giving out coordinator jobs. How about that?
I want the Lions to keep
I don't want the
paying.
Lions to keep paying my guy, and I don't want to have to put Patricia on the phone for a mandated coordinator interview every single week if I don't have to, and he doesn't want it, so we're all good. Guess what he is? He's a special assistant. That's your headline.
Special.
Put that in your headline and smoke it.
Special.
He'll
A
never say that.
crossover. Someone
God,
just
I
tweeted
love
me.
that, man.
Mac Jones is now a crossover, not a minivan.
I miss hanging with that man like I did in NFL films. It was a treasure, a treasure. But and now, thanks to him, we've got a new segment. I think it's a great pilot.
I'm very
pilot,
excited.
guys.
Very excited. Give me a great season.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
great.
headline.